Hello, how are you? In this video, we'll talk about how to test capacitor using multimeter or using C-meter. There is two kind of capacitor. Actually, there is two main kind of capacitor. This one, ceramic capacitor or paper capacitor, and chemical capacitor like this. Chemical capacitor have polarity negative and positive. When you solder in the board, you must consider the minus and the plus. But in ceramic capacitor or paper capacitor, there is no polarity. There is no you can fix it like this, negative, positive, or in the other side also it's okay. There is no problem because this capacitor no polarity capacitor. There is many kind of capacitor, small one, big one, and also in motherboard there is kind of capacitor. This one small capacitor. This is polarity capacitor, minus and plus and minus, and there is paper capacitor or ceramic capacitor. This one you see. This also there is no polarity. You can fix on other side of no problem. Same thing. Now, how we test capacitor? If you have C-meter, now I have this odometer. There is a C-meter in this odometer, and I can test capacitor with it. Now, this capacitor, I will test. As you see, it's read about 20 micro. It's read here 22. No problem. There is percent for error each capacitor. So if read 20, 21, that's okay. There is error percentage or any capacitor or other electronic. Now this ceramic capacitor, they write here 304J. So we put, as you see, it's read 316 nanofarad. That means this capacitor is okay. This capacitor 47, they write 474 also. If I want to check here with the C-meter, as you see, it's read 468. That means this capacitor is okay. If you find capacitor like this, you can see it's looking like explosion. That means this capacitor is damaged, so you need to replace. No need to test it. This capacitor is damaged. As you see, you can zoom on this capacitor. This capacitor is damaged, so no need to replace. Now we test this other capacitor. This capacitor here, 100 microfarad, 100 volts. So if I test with C-meter, meter you need to wait because it will charge. Maybe I change the probe on this side. As you see, it's not read before. Okay, now it's read 93.6 microfarad. What does that mean? Here they wrote 100 micro, so it's okay. As I told before, each capacitor have some error percentage. The manufacturer, when they manufacture any parts, for example, resistor or capacitor or any other electronic types, they wrote there is some percentage, 1% maybe, for error. Now this one, the small one here, they wrote here 4.7 50 volt. Also I will try to test it with C meter. Okay, it's right. It's read 4.9 micro. That means this capacitor is okay. Now what if I want to test capacitor inside motherboard? Now for example, this capacitor, how can I read? Can I use C meter? I prefer no, you cannot use C meter. So what I do, I will test it with diode mode. I will change the ohmmeter setting to diode mode. Now I come to this capacitor and I test. As you see, it's read 0.522 522 ohm. If I change the direction of probe, it's read high resistance. The other one 520. What does that mean? That means this capacitor is okay. If this capacitor reads something like this, short, that means that this capacitor need to replace. Maybe if you check by naked eye, maybe you find this capacitor is explosion. So also you need to replace it. Now we check here another, for example, this capacitor here. Oh, this read 4 ohm, and this one read 4 ohm. This one read 4 ohm. This capacitor belong to this IC. If you find there is many short in the circuit, maybe that means this IC is short. Not necessarily the capacitor is short. How I know which one is short? I can, for example, if I suspect this capacitor, I can remove it and test it outside, and I check if it's short is still there. That means capacitor is okay, and the short is from the IC. But if I replace the capacitor, also I can check it by naked eye and see if this capacitor is short. Here also I can check this capacitor. It's read 960 ohm. This all capacitor, that means okay. Now here, this is the processor place. Also there is capacitor in the processor place. It's read about 1 ohm. If I want to check any capacitor in a processor place, I must remove processor. Why? Because processor have very low measuring. If you check by ohm, you can see the processor. Now I will remove processor. I remove processor and I check again. This is area. Now I check again. As you see, now capacitor is read very high, or high 87. That's okay. 380. 14. Okay. Why 14? Okay, 14 in other circuits mean short, but here in processor volt about 1.2 or 1.5. So if you make measuring in any capacitor in this circuit or processor voltage supply, you will find it's read low measuring. For example, this 14, this one 500, this one 86. As you see, as I told before, if you want to check the short of any circuit, you must know what is the volt. For example, here, this capacitor, they wrote in this capacitor 2.5. Okay, if I read between capacitor pin, it's read about 900. That's okay. Also, if this circuit read about 20 ohm, 25 ohm, that's mean okay. Why? Because this circuit will supply about 1.5 volt. 1.5 volt. This capacitor here also, this capacitor is 6.3 volt. This capacitor and this capacitor will supply USB with voltage. So if I measure between the capacitor pin, it's not read high value. Why? Because this 6.3, that means this circuit have 5 volt. Everyone know that's USB voltage supply is 5 volt. So they put 6.3 more, little bit down the value in order to capacitor not damage easy, and it will have a more range volt. This one here 776. So as I told before, capacitor, there is two kind of capacitor: paper or ceramic capacitor and chemical capacitor. Chemical capacitor have polarity minus, plus and minus. Ceramic have no polarity. If you fix like this and this like on the other side, the same thing, this will not damage. But the chemical capacitor, if you fix this another direction, this will be damaged and will make short. I hope this video will be useful for you. Thank you for watching. I want from you for this video to have 1000 likes in order to develop this channel. I ask you for to make more likes. Thank you for watching, and we will be back in another videos. Thank you very much.